Hello first graders, welcome to a new math lesson. We are in lesson 4, topic 9, ordering 3 numbers. So for this lesson, we'll be practicing what we learned before. We're gonna compare or put 3 numbers in orders, starting either from the least to the greatest, as it's written for us, or the opposite, from greatest to the least. Alright, so we're gonna make up any numbers that we're gonna fill over here. So for example, if I say 74 and 63 and then 51. So these are the numbers. So I put 74 means 7 tens and 4 ones, 63 means 6 tens and 3 ones, 51 means 5 tens and ones. All right, I have to start the least, and then I will put the greatest, and in the middle the number between. So the least means the smallest number. In order to find my smallest number, I have to look for the tens. So I have 7 tens here, I have 6 tens here, I have 5 tens here. So this is my smallest or the least. So 51. And then the greatest, I look at my 2 numbers left. I have 74, so 7 tens, and I have 63, 6 tens. So 74 more than 63. So 74. So now my least number, when I compare these 3 numbers, my least is 51, my greatest is 74, so 63, I'll put it in the middle here. Alright, let's go for the next one. I'm making up the numbers, so any numbers you want to make, you can just put it. For example, I'm going to say 29, and I'm going to have 53. And then I'm gonna have 17. So you put them, you're not putting them in order, you just put the numbers, the tens under the tens and the ones under the ones. Now we're gonna find out the least and the greatest. I'm gonna start with the least. The least means the least tens, so I'm looking for my tens. 2 tens, 5 tens, or 1 10. So it's 110. So that would be my least. Greatest will be 29 or 53. The highest, 2 tens or 5 tens? 53. Very good. So this is my greatest. And then I have 29 in the middle. Let's do round 3. Any numbers. So I'm going to say, for example, 16, 78, and then 42. So I'm looking for the least. I'm looking for the tens. I have 1 10, 7 tens, 4 tens. Which one is the least? Yes. So 16 is my least number. Now I'm looking for the greatest, because it says here the greatest. So greatest means the biggest number, the most. So I have 7 tens and I have 4 tens. This is my greatest number. I'm going to write it here. And then I'm going to have 42 in the middle. All right. All right, so let's read what we have, page 312. You can order these numbers from least to greatest. So we have 3 balloons. Each balloon get a number, 76, 37, and 73. Look at the tens digit. So I'm looking at the tens. I have 7 here, I have 3 here, I have 7 here. So the number with the fewest tens is least. So where's my fewest 10? 37, so that's your least number. All right, now when the tens are the same, because I have 76 and 73, so I cannot tell which one is the greatest because they both have the same tens. So in this case, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look for the ones. So look at the ones and see. You have 73 and you have 76. You have 6 ones and 3 ones. Which one is the greatest? Which one is more? 76. So 76 will be your greatest number. Okay, let's do a few of these exercise. Write the numbers in order from the least to the greatest. All right. I have 57, 39, and 93. So I'm looking at my tens. I have 5 tens, 3 tens, or 9 tens. Which one is the least? The smallest? So that would be my least, 39. And now I'm looking for the greatest. I have 93 and 57. I have 5 tens and I have 9 tens. Which one is the greatest? the 93, so that will be my greatest, and then the 57 will be in the middle. Okay, let's do exercise number 2. Now start with the least, and we need to write the greatest after. So the 3 numbers, I have 24, I have 31, I have 18. I'm looking for the tens, so I have 2 tens, I have 3 tens, and I have 1 10. So this is the digit I'm looking for, the tens. So the least means the smallest. So this is my least, 18. And now the greatest means the highest, the most. I have 2 tens and I have 3 tens. Which one is the greatest? Very good. So 31 is the greatest, and then I'm gonna put the next number in the middle. Let's do one more exercise. Number 3. We have 62, we have 48, we have 40. I need the least first, then the greatest. So the least, I'm looking for the tens digit. 6 or 4 or 4. 4 less. All right. But now I have the tens digit for these 2 numbers are the same. They both have 4 and 4. So in this case, I'm gonna look for the ones. So this number, it has 8 ones, and this number have no ones, 0. So which one of the least would be the 40? So 40 will be my least. Now the greatest is 6 tens or 4 tens, 6 tens. So 62 will be my greatest, and then 48 will be in the middle. Okay, number 4 and number 5 will be the same. You look for the tens digit, you look for the least, the smallest, and you're gonna write it first. And then you're gonna look for the greatest. And if the tens are the same, no problem, we'll go for the 1. Okay, let's do you understand? All right, how can you tell 25? How can you tell which of these numbers is greatest? We have 25, 58, and 52. We know what we do. We look for the tens. So the tens is, I have 2 tens, 5 tens, and 5 tens. Okay, so one of these 2 is the greatest. But which number I'm gonna choose? No problem. Since I have both the same tens, in this case, I'm gonna look for the ones. I have 8 and I have 2. So which one is the greatest? 58. We need to write this down. So let's write that 5 tens is more than 5 tens more than 2. So 58 is greater so 52, 58 or 52. I didn't see the ones yet. So 58 or 52 would be greater, right? So either one of these numbers would be greater. So what I'm gonna do now, since they both have the same ones, I'm sorry, they both have the same, so I'm gonna look for the ones. So 58 is greater because how many ones in 58? 58 has 8 ones. So 58 is the greatest. All right, let's do page number 313. Now, write the number in order from the greatest to the least. Remember the previous activity we did from the least to the greatest. In this activity, we're gonna write from the greatest to the least, from the biggest to the smallest. All right, write the numbers in order from greatest to least. Number 6, you have 40, 14, 41. I need to go for the greatest number. So I'm looking for that tens digit. Very good. So I have 4, I have 1, I have 4. So I know that 4 is the greatest, one of them. Now I have to look for the ones because they both have the same tens. So I'm gonna look for the ones. This have the 0, no ones, and this have 1. So that would be the greatest. So greatest 41, the least 14, and then the 40 will be in the middle, right? Let's go for number 7. Again, look from the greatest to the least. Oh, I'm looking for 59, 92, 84. I'm looking for the tens digit. Very good. So this is 5, this is 9, this is 8. Which one is greatest? 5, 9, or 8? Which one is the most, the biggest number? Would be 9. So 92 is the greatest. Now the least, I have 59 and I have 84. I'm looking for the tens. I have 5 tens in 59 and I have 8 tens in 84. So which one is the least? 59. So that would be my least. And then 84 would be in the middle. All right, let's do one more. Okay, number 8. Again, from the greatest to the least, I have 3 numbers, 73, 68, and 76. I'm looking for the tens. So the greatest, I have 7 tens, 6 tens, and 7 tens. Okay, so it's one of these 2 numbers, either 73 or 76. But they both have the same tens. So I'm gonna look for ones. I have 3 ones and I have 6 ones. Which one is the most? 6 or 3? Which one is the bigger? 76. So 76 is the greatest. And then I have 7 tens and 6 tens. Which one is the least? 68. So 68 will be my least. And then 73 will be in the middle. All right. And then you continue. Number 9 and 10 is the same. Don't forget, we go for the greatest first in this page. And then last to the least. And then between you put the number. Algebra. Right. One number to make both correct. One number that if I put it here, it will be less than 38, and if I put it here, will be again less than 60. So 38 and less than, and a number less than 60. So I'm thinking 50. 38 less than 50, and 50 less than 60. Right? Okay, there's lots of options, but I chose 50. All right, let's turn the page and go for page 314 and question number 12. Demi's box had the greatest number of beads. Okay, Demi had the greatest, so this is Demi's. Ted's box had the least number. The least number, so I can tell that 32, 43, 29. I have 3 tens, I have 4 tens, I have 2 tens. This is the greatest, so this is Demi's. And then I'm looking for the least. I have 2 tens in 29 and 3 tens in 32. So this is the least, so that's Ted's. So that would be, how many beads are in Pablo's box? That's Pablo's. How many? 32. So there are 32 in Pablo's beads in Pablo's box. How do I know? I looked first for the greatest because this says Demi had the greatest, so this is Demi. I look for the least or the smallest number. It was Ted's, so that's my Pablo, my choice, and it has 32 beads. All right, number 13. John's book has 42 pages. Mark's books has 25 pages. Kenzo's books had the most pages. How many pages can Kenzo's books have? Okay, they said John's have 42. Mark's book has 25. Now Kenzo's. How many in Kenzo's? That means I have to look here and see which one is the greatest here. Which one is greater than? 4 greater than 2, or 2 greater than 4. 2 tens more than 4 tens, or 4 tens more than 4 tens. So I'm looking for a number it's more than 42. Because remember, Kenzo had more. He had the greatest number. So more than 42. I see 45. I see 36. I see 24. I see 21. So I know this is 4 tens. This is 4 tens, but I have here 2 ones and I have here 5 ones. So A is my choice. So Kenzo had a book with a 45 page. So that's what Kenzo had. All right. Number 14, choose two numbers between 30 and 50. Use these symbols, greater than, less than, or equal to compare the numbers. So that's your choice. You're choosing any numbers between 30 and 50. All right. And then use these symbols. So you can say 40 equals to 40. So 40 equal to 40. So you have both choices are 40. So you use this symbol. Or greater than. So for example, I will say that 39 is greater than 32. I chose numbers between 30 and 50 here. And then I chose one of those symbols and I chose greater than. You can choose another one. For example, you can say 42, and then you can say here 49. So 42 less than 49, so I can go this way. So either this way or this choice, or of course any other choice. I'm just giving you an example to use the symbol. Or you say 45 equals 45. So your both numbers are the same and you used equal to. All right. So today we used the new word least and greatest, and we know in order to find the right number, if it's least or greatest, we always look for the 10th digit, and if both numbers have the same 10 digits, we go for ones. All right, that's it for today, first graders. That was it for lesson 4, topic 9. Thank you. Bye-bye.